Mike Aguirre will not be spending tens of thousands of dollars running for mayor. He is not asking for big contributions. He is not buying TV ads. He will not even print up campaign mailers.
I have managed to build a reputation based on actual work and not on advertising. And I don't want to win that way. If I'm going to win, I want to win without being beholden to anyone. The other candidates go in with both hands tied behind their backs. They have to serve the people that are basically paying for their campaigns. And the campaigns have gone so far over, even just in the last 4 years. Campaigns are now run by financial interests other than the candidate.
Aguirre says he wants to be mayor because he can make a difference at City Hall. He spent the past few weeks outlining how the city's pension obligations are siphoning tax dollars away from public safety, city services, and roads. He's relying on press conferences and candidate debates, like this one at KPBS, to get his message out.
Welcome to KPBS 10 News and SDSU School of Public Affairs mayoral debate for this special election.
I did what was right every single day. I always asked myself the one question, and that was, what is in the long-term best interest of the people of San Diego? I united people like they had never been united before. Unfortunately, it was against me.
And unfortunately, you've run out of time, too.
I'm done.
Aguirre now jokes about the rough time he had as city attorney, but his combative approach managed to alienate nearly everyone by the end of his term. Democrats, Republicans, business owners, and unions.
Spike Mike.
He still blames the city's major newspaper for being out to get him and creating a negative atmosphere. And he also says he may have come on a bit too strong.
Mr. Aguirre, you are offensive with your comments.
Last time I came in on a big white horse, and I thought, well, I'm here, and so, that's all that needs to happen. I don't need to really respect anybody else. I can just come in and make it happen because these people are clearly not working for the best interest of the city. Well, you know what? That's not the way it works.
Aguirre's public persona wasn't helped by a long-running spat with then San Diego Mayor Jerry Sanders.
It didn't feel good at the time. I mean, it didn't feel good fighting every day. I mean, that's just not how I've always done things.
The men differed on a lot of issues, including the role of the city attorney. Sanders considered the position the mayor's legal counsel. Aguirre was the first city attorney to argue that he represented the people. Sanders, Kevin Faulkner supporter, says Aguirre appeared to want more.
Well, I think a lot of people at the time said he wanted to function as mayor and that he used that office as a platform to do that. I told him, unfortunately, I was the mayor, and that's what I was elected to do, and that was the course that I took.
Aguirre did not earn a second term in office, getting only 40% of the vote in his re-election effort. Even so, he was impressed that he got that many votes in such a hostile environment. And that political defeat led to reflection.
I'm a very, very hard worker, and I really try to work at getting better. And over the last 4 years, I have spent many, many hours thinking about, reflecting, reading, trying to figure out what I did wrong. And what it all comes down to is this. You cannot move a community faster than it's able to move.
Now is the time to choose a mayor we can trust.
But moving fast is what a special election is all about. David Alvarez, Nathan Fletcher, and Kevin Faulkner are all spending a lot of money to get their messages out.
I'd love to have you come out and help and get the vote out for our special election.
San Diego State University political science professor Brian Adams says Aguirre's message might not be finding the right ears.
Mike Aguirre is trying to make this case that he's changed, that he's a different person now, he's less confrontational, which is a reasonable message, but it's a message that he's got to communicate to voters and show to voters. He's got two real problems here. One is he doesn't have the money to actually communicate the message.
The other problem rests in a cynical public. Adams says voters have heard the "I've changed" pitch from politicians before, and it may be a hard sell. Adams also says Aguirre's name recognition could end up hurting him if voters carry a negative impression into the voting booth. Erik Anderson, KPBS News.